Alright, so here we are, episode 15, what? Just seriously, I'm so excited. Let's just get into it, okay? I'm so excited about this. So, just let the music play! Oh, I tried to click, didn't, oh, damn it.
Yeah. It's your boy, Keepin, keeping it real, yeah.
Alright, so honestly, where do I even start? Alright, so the latest Facebook hoax is out. And I'm talking about, oh, if you have to copy and paste this message so that people don't take, your pictures and your statuses and whatnot, or your posts, and, make it public or whatever. So now we have everybody, posting this stupid status, to make sure that, Facebook doesn't take their stuff. Alright, here's a perfect example of one of them. It says, as of September 28th, blah, 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 Eastern Standard Time, I do not give Facebook or the entity associated with Facebook permission to use my pictures, information, or posts, both past and future. Honestly, what is this mess? I'm really not trying to be rude here, but please realize that nobody cares about your stupid status. Nobody cares. And, what are you putting on Facebook that you don't want to be public? Isn't that the whole reason why we share things on Facebook in the first place? Whatever I put on Facebook or Instagram or any social media in general is something that I want to be shared with the world. So if somebody wants to take it and put it somewhere else, I don't care. And if you do care, then maybe you should question whether or not you should have put it on Facebook or not to begin with. Not being rude, I'm just keeping it 100. Okay, what are we doing here? We're keeping it real. I'm just saying. Whoop! We switching the topic now. Alright, so apparently in China, last week they opened up the world's first plexiglass bridge. People are actually expected to walk across this thing and get to their destination. What? Now, would you look at some of this mess? There is absolutely, look, I don't like bridges to begin with, but there is absolutely no way you were going to have me walk across somebody's big old ditch and, on somebody's plexiglass bridge. This is absolutely crazy to me. And look at this one. He's being dragged across, and that's the only way you were gonna get me to the other side, because that is just ridiculous. I mean, honestly, God bless these Chinese people for always coming up with something innovative and brand new. But honestly, don't bring this to America, because you know what? I am really hard-pressed to even drive my car across the bridge. Never mind walking across this thing with all the rocks and the windows. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, no. Whoop! We switching the topic now.
Gets fire in the house, burn that son of a...
I don't regularly feature videos on here, but when I watched this one, I absolutely knew that this would be me if it actually happened to me. So I just feel like this video really spoke to me. Anybody who knows me knows that I have an absolute, just fear of birds. I don't like feathers. I don't like things that fly. I'm like, birds, I can deal with flies and, little, gnats and fruit flies, whatever, with that. But, birds, they just have a mass to them, and, I don't know, they fly, you can't really predict their movements, whoa. So when I saw this video, I'm telling you, I felt this man's pain, and I really thought that I should share it with everybody.
Big black Australorp cockerel, one of 500 birds that are being judged today at the show.
You best believe that I've been running just like that, if not a little bit faster, because you know what? I might be big, but birds do it to me. And honestly, it's not without reason. I have so many good bird stories, but honestly, I'm just... I only share 2 at the moment. So at one point, this is when I was living in Comac. It was Smithtown, but the border of Comac, whatever, it's not really important. But anyway, so I'm texting with my friend Jeff, and I knew I didn't get good service in the Pathmark. So I wanted to finish my text conversation, out in the parking lot. So I'm sitting there, and I pull into this spot. It was right in front of an island. It had, like, some grass, whatever, like, very, like, honestly, like, very properly dressed. And there were some birds there. Like, I wasn't really, like, I was aware of them, but it was fine. Like, they were just there, like, minding their own business. Like, honestly, it wasn't a problem. So I'm sitting there, and I'm finishing my text. I had the door open. I had, like, one leg out of the car. We've all done this. Got one leg out of the car, and another car alarm starts to go off. You know, the birds are all in a tizzy. Everybody starts flying. It gets, like, really crazy. And one literally flies in between the door and the car and hits me smack in the forehead. I almost cried. Like, cried. And I texted Jeff. He's like, oh my God, like, a bird just hit me in the forehead. He's like, I don't believe you. I was like, no, it happened. It really happened. So, yeah, so that's story number one. But the second story is almost, like, even worse. Okay, so I was driving up I-95, and, like, if you ever notice, like, birds tend to fly, like, across the parkway, like, from left to right or from right to left, right? And I remember driving up I-95, like, I remember thinking, like, oh my goodness, I wonder what would happen if a bird actually flew in somebody's car, you know, like, what would actually happen? Well, I found out. I'm driving, I'm just listening to my music, then all of a sudden, from left to right, because, you know, I always have both my windows open, like, anybody who's ever driven with me can attest, I must have both windows open at all times. It doesn't matter if it's snowing or if it's raining, I need the air to be moving. So, here I am, and, like, a bird flies in the driver's side window, and now is literally in between me and, like, the passenger seat, and he's just like, and I was just like, oh my God! So I'm just like, oh my goodness, and I'm, like, driving, and I take the bird, and I go, boom, and, like, he hits, like, the side of the door, and goes, like, tumbling out, and I didn't even feel bad. I mean, honestly, it was, like, one of those awful experiences I've ever been through. Like, I really can't take it. The very thought of it gives me chills. Whoop, we switching the topic now. And now it's time for everybody's favorite tweets, memes, and images. I mean, it's so good. Once again, I have to be honest, like, I'm not seeing the funny tweets. Like, what happened? You guys used to be so much better, and lately, I have to take tweets from other people. Like, what is that? Now, whoever made this one is really, they're dead wrong. They're trying to make this girl out to look like Tomato. Like, oh my goodness, that's so rude. There should be a margarita truck that plays mariachi music as it drives from the neighborhood in the evening. And we would hear it and run out with our money and stare on the curb waiting for it. Like an ice cream truck. But, you know, with margaritas. Now stop it. If this was the case, you better believe that the first ones in line would be me, Rose, and Jen. Because honestly, margaritas right in front of the house, let's get it! Sorry, home of sexuals. Only straight men can handle this. Now, let me tell you something now. This girl right here. Now look, do you see all of this? Now, I mean, honestly, as a larger man, I don't mean to be rude to this girl, but you know what? She was rude to my people. I'm gonna have to let her have it. Okay, because she just looks a little bit too disgusting to be that sassy. Okay, like, you don't get to act like such a diva when you look like that. And home of sexuals, like, I'm not even really sure what that means. I understand, like, where you were trying to go with this, but girl, like, listen, your grammar is disgusting and your looks are just as bad. So, like, get it together! This is an absolute mess. And, like, honestly, like, this makes me thank the Lord Jesus Christ that I am gay. Because if that is what is being served, oh, he don't want none of it. Alright, so what do we have here? We have watch me whip, watch me nay-nay, watch me stab you with a expletive knife. Now, this is very rude. I mean, because, like, I love to whip and nay-nay, and this whole thing, like, I mean, I really love Halloween, so this whole thing is offensive. Like, get out of here, I love to whip and nay-nay. Dum diddly dum diddly dum diddly dum diddly. What? Alright, so the first song that I want to feature is You Got Me by Dumb Blonde. Now, you may think that you don't know Dumb Blonde, but you do. This is Aubrey O'Day and Shannon Bex from Danity Kane that disbanded last year. They have taken on like this dance techno vibe. I will be honest with you, the album is pretty terrible. But this one song, You Got Me, is pretty fantastic. So that one you should check out. The rest of it, I'm really not feeling. But if you really like You Got Me, then maybe you should check out the rest. But I mean, it wasn't for me. But this one song, I really do truly enjoy. So the next song that I want to talk about is Angels and Demons from Tamar Braxton's new album, Calling All Lovers, that will be out on Friday, October 2nd. It is really, really good. It's got this awesome, like, reggae vibe, and, like, honestly, like, she's my sister, my spirit animal. Like, she's absolutely fantastic. This girl can sing her face off. Like, definitely check it out, and, like, check out her entire album that's coming out on October 2nd. I truly believe in it. I know it's going to be fantastic, so give it a listen. Alright, and the last song that I want to feature is something that I threw in a little commercial for it earlier in the episode. This is Janet's Burn It Up featuring Missy Elliott. This song just makes you want to dance. This song is absolutely awesome. Like, it's got a really, really, like, nice club-ready vibe, and, like, it just makes you want to shake your nana. Like, her album is actually also coming out on October 2nd. It's called Unbreakable, and it's really... I don't want to say that it's fantastic, but I just know that it will be. Like, there's already 3 songs you can listen to on Apple Music and Tidal. I'm pretty sure it's on Spotify. I don't really go on there. But give it a listen. Like, you're really, really going to like this one. If you're a fan of Janet Jackson or Missy Elliott, thank God they're back, and you're going to love this one. And as always, all the songs featured in my music moment will be added to the Keepin' It Real playlist on Tidal and Spotify for your listening pleasure. And with that, like, honestly, like, it's time to wrap up. So listen, what I want to mention is, I mean, obviously, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really have so much fun doing these things, and I hope that you're enjoying it as much as I am. But there's also a really cool Zumba benefit coming up. It's at the Brick House Cardio Club in Medford. It's this upcoming Sunday, which is the 4th. Okay. It's at registration starts at 1:30. The actual Zumba party starts at 2. So, like, message me for details, like anything like that. I'm gonna put some information into the description of this video so that you can maybe come join me and, like, let's dance for a good cause. The breast cancer fundraiser. Like, come on down. Let's party in pink, okay? And that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, like, all the usual jazz. And, like, that's it. Have a great week. Thank you so much. Girl, KP did that.